All right, last thing I quickly want to talk about this week, guys, is a new framework I found this week called Ratchet. And Ratchet is very similar to Bootstrap, but it's different in that it's primarily used for building mobile-only experiences. Not necessarily mobile-only experiences, but mobile prototyping. So what it does is it uses HTML5 to give you kind of a templating language for putting together mobile experiences. So I've downloaded Ratchet, and I've kind of unzipped the Ratchet files into my Week 10 folder. And you should see 4 different elements in here: a touch icons directory, ratchet.css, ratchet.javascript, and a template.html. And that template.html, is what I have up right here. And I also have it up on the mobile device. So you can see here that Ratchet gives you a very native mobile experience for your phone. So this would be a very interesting way to create like an m.mobile.twitter.com or a mobile.whatever your domain is.com. Because it gives a much more native feel to your website, whereas Bootstrap is going to give you that responsive look and feel that's consistent from a large monitor down to a small handheld device. Ratchet is really designed in a mobile-first way to give you all the components you would need for a truly mobile site. So, as you can see in the template file they give us to check out the app, there's a lot of stuff that you have to put up in your header, so a fairly substantial header. And most of these are links to the different touch icons for Mac OS X. So take, for instance, if we were to save this as a bookmark, let's see. You can save the, if you were to save the app as I don't think you can do it on the simulator, but if you were to save this app as the desktop, these touch icons would become the default let's open one and default touch icon, as you can see here. So this is Ratchet, and you can peruse the documentation just like you have done in the past, and you can try out code. So let's put something into the header and see what that looks like. So there you go. Now you can see we've got a little button up there. So it's component based, just like Twitter Bootstrap, but it's much more mobile focused. So what I want you guys to do is to download Ratchet and play around with it a little bit. And what I want you to do is I want you to take the Bootstrap design you just did in the previous lesson. Don't copy that HTML, but use that as a template to build the same kind of dummy app in Ratchet, and see what the difference is, and see what how the two frameworks differentiate, how they're the same, and how the final results look when you're done. So build that up. You can either start with this template, or you can create a new index file from the template.html. Just make sure that that ends up in Ratchet in your Week 10 folder. So that is it for mobile this week. And next week, we're going to move a little bit more back into media queries and how we can kind of add mobile experiences to existing sites. We're going to go back and work on some of our old code from earlier this semester. So that's that. Take a look at the required reading down below, and don't forget about your assignments.